Hey besties, and welcome back to our channel. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new episode for our series called Ratioed. This series is dedicated to my acrylic nail besties, where we talk all things acrylic. So in this episode we're diving straight into application. We're talking our 1, 2, and 3 bead method using all MakarttPro products. And I'm also going to drop in a bonus where I'm going to talk about our Amazon Prime Day deals so you can save yourself some points. Yeah. So grab your acrylic starter kits and let's get this going, bestie. Before you can even do an application, you need to know how to pick up a bead. I've done this multiple times in multiple videos, but a refresher is needed sometimes. So let me show you how to pick up each size bead before we even get into our 1, 2, and 3 bead application, okay? Let's get into the different sizes of beads. We're gonna start with a large bead first. First thing you're gonna do, every time you dip your brush into your dish, you're gonna wanna fully submerge it and flatten it out to release all of the air bubbles. We talked about this. Release those air bubbles, girl. Now, obviously, if we're going for a large bead, we want as much monomer as we can have in our brush without it still being like super slippery wet, okay? So once I'm done getting the air bubbles out, I'm just gonna tap the brush on the side of the dish once. And I'm going to tap into my acrylic 3 times. And then that will get me a nice large size bead. For medium size bead, we're doing the same process, except we're gonna tap twice, okay? And that's more of a medium size bead. Like for a small bead, tap 3 times and then tap into the acrylic once. What I just showed you is your liquid to bead ratio, okay? That's how you get the perfect amount of powder and the perfect amount of monomer onto your brush, so that when you're laying it down for application, it's not super wet and it's not super dry. You have the perfect consistency to get a nice smooth base. Okay, so moving backwards, we're gonna start with our 3 bead method first, basically because the more beads you use, the easier application is as a beginner. And then the better you get, the less beads you tend to use. So let's start with our 3 bead method. We're gonna go in with our scented monomer, banana scented monomer. This is a 16 ounce. If you wanna save some coins for this Amazon Prime Day, this will be 10% off. And I'm going back in with Cover Powder Cherry Mist. And if you want to save some coins on our cover powders, cause girl, I know you like our cover powders, you can save 20% off this Amazon Prime Day. So the 3 bead method isn't just you taking 3 beads and you placing them wherever the hell you feel like placing them. There's actually a method to the madness. Each zone requires a different size bead, so let's get into that. Since this is a longer nail and I'm covering this much of a free edge, I'm gonna use a large size bead. Now, if the nail was shorter, you can use a medium to large size bead. And if you're working with a very short nail, then you don't need 3 beads at all. So that's a pretty large size bead. Remember, I'm only covering anything that extends past the free edge. And I'm doing a nice tapping motion, and I'm basically walking it down the nail. Notice it's not falling off the nail. It's not really gonna do anything until I take it off the nail. I probably used too large of a bead, but that's okay. Okay. And that is our zone 1, where we covered the entire free edge. Still very smooth, even though it was looking a little rocky there at first. I promise I'm really good at application. That just wasn't a good one, okay? So next we're covering zone 2. So you want a medium to large size bead. Working with medium mainly, you just want enough to really build up nice structure right here. And the idea is to place it and then kind of just keep tapping it in place, because you want most of the acrylic to stay exactly where you placed it, okay? So I have it right there. I'm just gonna keep tapping it in And then really just I'm swiping the bottom of that bead to blend it in, okay? Like I said, we're trying to build up our apex. We want to keep most of that acrylic right where it was. Now for our cuticle bead, you want a medium to small size bead, but you want to work a little bit on the drier side so it doesn't flood your cuticles, and make sure you're always pointing that finger down. For one, this is such a beautiful color. If no one mentioned it yet, jeez. And now I'm just gonna blend that into mine. This is what you get when you use a 3 bead method. I recommend using 3 beads or more for medium to long to extra long, etc. Okay, you do not need a 3 bead method when you're working with short nails, medium to short nails, anything like that. Okay, you don't want super thick nails. The more beads you use, the more acrylic you're piling up on there. Okay, and you really only need this type of structure and reinforcement when you have longer nails. So moving on to the 2 bead method, I changed monomers and the acrylic powder. So we're using Blossom Beam, which will be 20% off for our Amazon Prime Day deals. And I am using our low odor formula, which will be 10% off. Okay, so for our 2 bead method, the only thing that changes is the size of the beads and the fact that it's just 2 beads, okay? Going in, we're covering our free edge for zone 1. So let's pick up a medium-ish size bead, and we're covering this entire free edge. Now I'd say use a medium to large size bead because you still technically have to build up somewhat of an apex. So as you can see, I laid my bead down and I'm pushing that acrylic up to where I need to build that apex at. Really focusing that acrylic. Also this color, Jesus. And I'm tapping. I don't really like to swipe when I lay acrylic down until I'm at like the smoothing out stage, because I want to focus most of my acrylic where it is and I don't want to lose a lot of it. So this application was definitely better than my first one. We're not going to talk about her, but again, even if you're a pro, sometimes you don't have great acrylic days. It's okay, girl, it's okay. Just going in with that second bead, which is your cuticle area. Now I suggest using a small to medium size bead, smallish, and on the drier side, obviously. So I'm placing that down. I'm gonna hold this a little bit because when I lift up, I want it to stay where I told her to stay, okay? You're not allowed to move. Really nice bead application. And I'm going to blend her out. And ba-boom, baby. Nice application, nice little side structure. Cuticle work to the gods. We love her. And for the last method, we're using our 1 bead method. I strongly suggest using this for medium to short lengths. I think it's the perfect length to get the proper structure using just 1 singular bead. But if you're a professional and you use a size 24 brush and you could do a 1 bead on an extra long length of nail, by all means, plug that. And we're using our Fast Set monomer, 10% off Amazon Prime Day deals, and our Cover Powder Sugar Petal, 20% off Amazon Prime Day. So for this acrylic application, you're basically gonna go in with a large bead. Okay, I think this is pretty freaking large. You want enough of acrylic to build a proper structure, even though the nail is more medium-ish. I'm letting it sit on my brush while I talk because I don't want it to be super slippery. And I'm placing it and I'm kind of floating it down the nail. Okay, and then I'm gonna take that excess off. Now we got our bead place. We got a lot of acrylic towards the tip. So I'm gonna use my tapping method and basically shift that acrylic towards that cuticle area. Don't want everything at the cuticle area. I really want to focus it in the middle of the nail. I'm bringing in those sides. Nice, nice. And then we can cut that excess off. And this is what a sexy one bead application will look like. So we talked all bead methods. I threw in a little bit of our Amazon Prime Day deals. That's not all of our Amazon Prime Day deals. If you want to see them, we're running them from the 8th to the 13th on Amazon. So please go save some coins, bestie. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them down in the comment section below. I will get to them, I think you promised. I will see my besties in the next episode of Ratio. Bye, guys.